Yo, I'm sad. Like, this last episode just made me depressed. I'm gonna be talking about the latest episode of Demon Slayer, so if you have not seen it yet, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and watch it first and then come back. But for those who have seen it, that man's backstory just, I don't know. Like, the Upper Six dude is now one of my favorite villains. Like, don't get me wrong, right? You know what I'm saying? I get impressed with the main characters and all that kind of stuff, you know, I'm cheering him on. But if the villain is well written, you know what I mean? Like, if he's like a solid character, you know, I tend to lean towards him more. And this dude was dope, you feel me? Like, I knew from the moment he appeared out of his sister and like homeboy tried to like cut his neck. Like, my boy hadn't even submerged yet and he was like this close to cutting his neck. And then boom, dodged it and took the sister with him. Ever since that moment, I was like, yo, I knew this boy was about to be wicked, bro. Like, I knew it. And I think his character design is kind of interesting, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like half skeleton. Not skeleton, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like super skinny, yet just, I don't know. He's just weird. He's just creepy. And he sounds creepy too. Like, I love the way he talks. Yeah, you're so beautiful. I hate you. You feel me? Like, he just has that creepy voice. Like, everything about him is just creepy, but I love it. And plus, you see my mans with the hands. Like, everybody talked about it. Like, that dude was a major, major threat. So, you know, I was rooting for, you know, the main characters, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was rooting for the main squad, but there was a little part of me that wanted, like, him to win. But he lost, and, like, the whole, like, argument that they were having before, you know, him and his sister was, like, dying and all that kind of stuff. Like, I love that scene. It was, like, a natural, like, sister and brother argument. And then when they hit him with the backstory, my man had it rough. If this was a different anime, he'd be part of the Akatsuki. Because, like, it makes sense why he wanted literally to, like, slaughter everybody in that district. And it was over something he couldn't control, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can't control the fact that he was just born ugly. And then people are bullying you because of it, and your mom is, like, blaming you for, like, how you look. Like, you're the one who gave birth to me. You're the one that made me ugly. Like, make that make sense. The fact that he was eating rats and stuff and smelling, I was like, that's gotta be tough. But then when all hope was gone, his sister was born. A beautiful child that he knew he must protect. Like, she was the golden ticket, you feel me? His life was turning around, they were getting capital, you feel me? He was finally starting to eat and everything. Found out he could fight well, got himself a job, which I'm not gonna hold him, but I would have figured out that I could fight years ago. Like, to all the people who were bullying me and everything, like, I would box them and grab whatever weapon I had, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we can get active. Like, no joke, like, I had a temper when I was a kid. It didn't matter if you're bigger than me, it didn't matter if you're stronger, faster, whatever. If you pissed me off, I was ready for the action. I was ready to take a beating. Like, I don't care. I was ready to throw the hands. So I would have figured out I could fight pretty well early on. But that's just me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just built different. But either way, like, I get that, you know what I'm saying? She stabbed the samurai dude in the eye, you know, took the eye out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, like, what they did to her, though, like, the sister, that was messed up. And she was still alive. Like, if I came home to that, I would legit lose my mind. I would have gone crazy. And then when the samurai dude thought he killed him or whatever, like, you cannot tell me that was the coldest move, bro. I paused that and rewound it, bro. Like, that was... And the fact that she was still alive and she could feel all the burns, like, it's just a sad story. He was misfortunate, finally became fortunate, and then right when he was happy, became misfortunate again, bro. So it makes sense why he accepted to become a demon. Hatred in his heart, and that was the only way to save his sister. Which I'm assuming because she was basically dead, the only way to really save her was if he, like, merged their bodies together. Like, I'm still a little bit confused on, like, how he's, like, inside of her. Because shouldn't the demon's blood, like, cure both of them? Like, shouldn't she be able to, like, regenerate herself, you know? I don't know, maybe I missed something. But at the end, that whole scene where he's like, yo, you know, I tainted my sister, I need to leave her by herself, you know what I mean? I gotta go my own separate way. And she's like, no, come back, come back. And, like, the split between, you know, one was going to heaven and one was going to hell, like, I gotta give it to him. It was like, I just loved it, you know what I mean? And then in the end, when his sister was like, no, I'll be with you wherever we go and all that kind of stuff, and they walked over to hell, like, I'm just sad. I'm just sad. It really showed how much he cared about his sister and, like, how much, like, they love each other. I knew they had to go, but I was sad that they left. And I don't care what anybody says, bro. Demon Slayer is fire, man. Can't wait to see where it goes from here. R.I.P. to my homie.